Carl Bradford from Chaparral Motorsports here with Mike Toll from Scala Rider. Today we're going to be talking about the entire Scala Rider or Cardo line of products here. We've got basically headsets that you can talk rider to rider, and we have Bluetooth only stuff here. This is relatively new. If you're not talking to rider to rider, you're just making phone calls or listening to music, this is an amazing product. At what price point?
The Q Solo comes in at $95 and you nailed it. It's for the solo person that just wants a Bluetooth connection to their helmet, whether it be their phone, their GPS, their bike, whatever you call it. Yep.
Pretty amazing. So I've been using the PackTalk since it was originally released. I think I had one of the very first units. Absolutely neat. And we've tested it really hardcore. There were 8 of us out on a serious dual sport trip. We're talking up and over a couple different little mountain ranges.
I love to hear that.
And the cool part was when we were using our previous brand unit, right? As soon as we dropped over a ledge, we'd lose that connection.
Right.
Or as soon as we had distance between 2 bikes that were far enough, boom, we're losing connection.
Yeah.
But with this stuff here, we didn't do that. We were literally 3 miles apart, all of us, and we're still all talking together because of the DMC or the mesh type of communication. Now, can you explain a little bit about that DMC and why it's so spectacular?
DMC, awesome story, by the way. That's awesome. That's exactly how it's supposed to work. DMC stands for Dynamic Mesh Communication. The most important word in that is mesh, and it's a breakthrough. PackTalk was the first in the world to do it, but we've now got 3 models that have this capability. It is the future. It's PackTalk, SmartPack, SmartH. And it's going away from the daisy chain of Bluetooth headsets. Even our own Bluetooth headsets are a daisy chain. All of them are. But in this world, you have instant connectivity, 150-millisecond response times, and it, for the first time, is a true environment for bike-to-bike intercoms.
So basically what we were experiencing is my bike would be connected to the next bike, which would connect to the next bike, but they're all interlinked together. So as long as you had at least 2 bikes that were touching, all of the bikes, even 3 miles ahead, were still all in communication. Pretty fantastic setup.
It's awesome. And for challenging environments such as that and adventure, snow, if you're up in the snowmobiles, those are very tough for Bluetooth headsets to stay stable. You're going to disconnect. And in this world, even when you disconnect, it's still going to happen in challenging environments, but it has an ability, an inherent ability to automatically reconnect, and if you're near somebody in your group, man, you are connected, and you can be connected to the next person.
So a challenge with some of these headsets in the past has been waterproofness. I ride year-round, rain, snow, shine, whatever, I ride in it.
Yeah.
And I have absolutely toasted a couple different headsets. One of them happened to be the speaker system. I had water that went through my intake vents up here. It kind of went down and just destroyed the speaker. And then the other 2 units that I ruined, it was actually the unit on the outside itself had so much rain that it just waterlogged and killed. The PackTalk here is a waterproof unit.
IP67, waterproof, dustproof, and if it's a Cardo, it's waterproof, dustproof, even down to the Q Solo. Everything we make will be 100% waterproof.
Take a look. This unit here has been in this fish tank for the last 3 days. Now, 2 points of contact here. Number 1, the light is still flashing. This has been powered on and sitting in here running for 3 days straight. Now, that alone is epic. Number 2, it's sitting in a pool of water, which is epic reason number 2 to get this unit. Absolutely spectacular. Like I said, I've been running mine since it was released, what, 3 years ago now?
Yeah, about 2 years.
2 years ago?
Yep.
Maybe I had mine a little bit earlier then.
Yeah.
But
Maybe.
but it's been through the war. It's been off the bike in 2 different accidents. It's been ridden in the rain and the snow. It's just been an amazing unit as far as durability and communication goes.
That's great. That makes me happy. And that's not something we obviously, we don't recommend store your Cardo in a fishbowl, but it's one thing to say it on the box, and this is just a way to say, hey, yeah, these are really watertight units. So cool.
Perfect. I did run into one situation I want you guys to be aware of. You do not want to plug in and charge while you're riding in the rain. I mean, it's waterproof by itself, but that USB port with that socket plugged into your 12-volt power, probably not a good idea.
Yep.
Now, moving on this direction, we've got a 1, 2, and a 4 over here. I don't see the 3 here. What do we have here, and what are the differentiations between these?
So a lot's been done with the Freecom series. In fact, the whole thing to really simplify it. You're see the removal of buttons, more of an area, thin units, toolless installation. But 1, 2, 4, very easy to navigate through. The number is the amount of riders that it can handle. Freecom1, 1 person, no desire for intercom. Freecom2, 2 people on 1 machine. So whether it's side-by-side, snowmobile, V-twin, whatever the case is, 2 people on the same machine with no desire to talk bike-to-bike. And then Freecom4, there's your bike-to-bike solution in Bluetooth, not mesh, but you can do 4 people at the same time, 3/4 of a mile. And the golden question is, how am I going to use this? Do I need intercom, and what capability, if so? 1, 2, 4.
That's epic. So this is the whole line of products here from Cardo or Scala Rider. I personally love this stuff. It's a lifesaver. Originally, when the Blue Ant first came out, so long ago. And yeah, when the Blue Ant came out, I was like, I'm never going to use that, but I got it as a gift, and I put it in the helmet, and I almost will never, ever ride without that capability again. It's a pretty amazing thing to be able to, number one, take an emergency phone call if you need to. Now, I've got a wife, I've got kids, and emergency phone calls do come in when I'm out there having my own time, right? And then, of course, music. Man, I did not know the power of music. Well, I mean, I've been riding motorcycles forever.
Yeah.
And just, I enjoy the wind, and I enjoy the peacefulness and my freedom, right? But
totally.
Being able to have tunes, your own tunes, to be able to have the style of music that you want for that particular ride, dude, it's epic.
It's epic. And then just, I mean, nowadays smartphones, I mean, just by pairing your phone, you got Google Maps, which is probably what I use the most, right? Pull up Siri and be like, hey, give me directions to Starbucks. All right, boom, right? You got your navigation, you got your music, and you got your phone calls all in one device. It's incredibly capable. And there's days when you just leave it off. You know what I mean? It's totally up to you.
I mean, it's not like you have to have it talking to you, but if you want to, you hit the button, you're ready to go.
Check out, leave it off.
And there you have it. That, in a nutshell, is what we have here from Cardo or Scala Rider. I'm Cardo from Chaparral Motorsports. Till next time, take care and ride safe.